Now Amazon Prime Days are going to feature pre-loved luxury bags. Greetings luxe lovers, welcome back. Here we believe in intentional luxury and we're not afraid to invest in pieces that will work for us. So if that resonates with you, then please consider subscribing and stay a while. Well, if you didn't hear, today is Amazon Prime Big Deal Day, and it runs from the day this video goes live, which is October 10th, through October 11th. So basically, this is like Amazon Prime Day 2, which I think is smart because if you're like me eating pumpkin spice in August, then that means you're also shopping for holiday gifts in October. So the fact that these deals come a little closer to December means that planners like me can scoop up some good gifts at a discount. And because you all really seem to enjoy my Amazon beauty hacks that I shared in my recent video about how I afford luxury, I figured I would create this whole video compiling all of my favorite Amazon products related to luxury. Plus I'll share some things that I'm eyeing for myself from the Prime Day sales. But because I'm filming this a few days in advance of the actual sale, I don't actually know all the details about everything that's going to be on sale for the Prime event. So I'll just share my favorite items where you can get some inspiration for your own shopping as you're shopping for the sales. But if there are sale items that stand out to me, I'll be sure to link them below in the description box in real time. And don't forget, you do need to be a Prime member to get the Prime deals. So I've left a link down below where you can sign up for Prime in case you're not signed up already. So let's begin. The first category I'll talk about is jewelry related items on Amazon. And of course, I can't start this without talking about my favorite jewelry steam cleaner. I feature this in multiple videos where I steam clean my diamond rings, and I'll leave that link below. Still probably one of my #1 recommendations. Second would be my cleaning cloths for silver and fine jewelry, and also the liquid fine jewelry cleaner from Connoisseurs. One of my favorite pieces that I've recently gotten from Amazon is this ring display holder. Here I'm quickly showing basically all the rings that I am able to choose from in the morning, and you see I have my favorite Hermes silver ring and my other wedding ring sets here. And this I just put on my dresser so that depending on what I'm doing that day, I can pick which rings I'd like to wear. And next I'll share that I do have some jewelry organization, and Amazon does sell these jewelry trays. I'm not going to put it at such a pitch that all my rings fall out, but basically I really enjoy these stackable trays. I have one section that has more smaller sections for earrings, and the bottom section has larger compartments, but this is really where I'll put my non-fine jewelry, and I will stack these up in my closet. And another funny thing that people picked up on my recent wedding ring set video was how loose my rings are, and this is absolutely true. But I did want to share that I have the kind of fingers, if you can see, that I have like kind of wide knuckles, and then my actual fingers are very narrow at the bottom. So it is pretty hard to get a perfect ring size where the ring can clear the bigger knuckle and then, you know, fit snugly once it gets to the base of your finger. So as you can see here, it's just wider. So I do suffer from loose rings almost all the time. The solution that I found that I've been using for years are what's called these ring snuggies. These are little plastic tubes that you can cut and customize that you could put around the base of a ring and hide it underneath. So I'll show an example where here I have my little Hot Lips ring, which was so cute, but I do have a hidden ring snuggie in the back where I just can very quickly, there's a slit in the plastic tubing where you can put it on and off so that it creates a little more of a snug fit once the ring is on. So if I want to put this on my middle finger, I can put that on, but it does have a little room in the back, and then I would just snap this ring snuggie on, and you can see it's kind of hidden because it's clear, and now this ring won't be as loose. So if you have big knuckles like I do, these might be a good option, or if you just, you know, have a ring, maybe it's a hand-me-down or something, and it's not quite your size, I do find that these are a good solution to help keep my rings snug on my fingers. I also think Amazon is a great place to try out different jewelry styles before you commit to the real deal. One good example are these hoops. These are rose gold plated 30mm cubic zirconia hoops. But I was able to wear these for a little bit and evaluate whether I wanted an 1.5 inch or an inch diamond hoop before I committed to my hoop earrings from By Bonnie Jewelry. And I'll link that video above. I did end up buying I think it was the 1-inch hoops. So this was a very cheap way for me to try it out before I bought. Another Amazon purchase in jewelry was actually this necklace that I'm wearing today. And this is my gold-plated herringbone necklace. And I think this was a great purchase because it allowed me to evaluate whether I wanted an actual 18 karat gold full herringbone necklace. And I actually decided that I didn't because it seemed a little too delicate for me. However, I did just keep it because I think it looks great from afar. I featured this in my Look Luxe on Zoom video where I talked about hacks where if you're on a video conference and you're not like right up close to see how fine the jewelry is from afar, I think this looks great and it looks pretty shiny, and especially if it's popping against like a dark blazer or a dark undershirt. And this was definitely under $20 and I'm able to test out that style. And the last piece of Amazon jewelry where I tried out a style while evaluating a purchase was actually this. And this is my gold-plated crisscross ring because I was really interested in this crisscross style. And I have to say, it's a really cool, edgy look. I just didn't like it enough to ever make the leap and purchase it myself. But I did end up keeping it because sometimes when I'm at my desk doing work, I just like to put it on and just change my look. So here's a good example, if you're interested in this, of some fun fashion jewelry pieces that you might want to add to your collection. So now we can move to beauty-related products that I've purchased from Amazon. In that former video, I did talk about some Amazon beauty hacks that I use. And here is my shampoo conditioner decanting connector and also my skincare spatula. Again, I'll link these below, but these really help me get the most out of my product so that I am not wasting as much product. And then I'll actually share one of my favorites, which is whenever I take a shower, I prep the shower with eucalyptus oil. And I bought this off of Amazon, and I actually found that I love this sprayer. However, I've used a different formula inside this bottle that I was first introduced to from a spa in New York. So the Euro Spa spray is available on Amazon as well, and I'll take that and put that oil in here and then use this, my favorite sprayer, and spray the inside of my shower before turning on the hot water. And then when you're in that shower, you're just breathing in this beautiful scent. Then another thing I use literally every day is this tortoise colored handheld mirror. I'm not gonna shine the mirror right into the camera, but it's pretty beautiful, feels good in the hand, and it has the regular view and the magnetized view on the other end. And I use this for close-up detail work when I'm doing my makeup, like literally every day. And lastly, I'll show some video here of a rotating makeup organizer that I purchased, I wanna say 4 years ago, and I love it. It really helps me be economical and intentional with the space on my vanity. And I like it, of course, because it's modular and you can make adjustments to the shelving to accommodate your own collection. So I find I have a skincare section, an eye section, a color complexion section, and then some spaces for all of my cream products, my blushes, and it's just a great solution. It's basically like a Lazy Susan for beauty. So I would recommend this, even if it's not on sale. Turning to home decor and home items, I did actually want to call attention to some of my favorite things on my set. So these feel like real roses, and I love the color. They had a vast array of colors, but they just look like the real deal, and they just brighten up my little filming corner. And then this is a cool female form body shaped flower vase that I've had from the beginning, and I just think it is so beautiful and very elegant. I'll kind of turn it around. And I know that there are some really popular body form vases out there, but this is the one that I felt reflected my channel the most, basically because it's from the neck down. And then in terms of just regular other home items, I did see a press release where Amazon talked about potentially 40% off Ring devices. And I have to tell you, we have literally 7 Ring cameras set up in our home, and I really like the fact that I can have it on my phone and see everything from our doorbell to our driveway to our kids' rooms to our kitchen to our basement, all in one app, and I can quickly see and refresh what's going on in all of those places. It has motion detection, it has alerts if you want to set that up. And when we have a babysitter, we can set them up with an iPad that also hooks into the app, but I can control what they see. So I can configure it so that they're only looking at the kids' rooms and not all of the other parts of the house. I'll also put some links below of my favorite baby items and baby gear in case you're in the market for that. And if you're enjoying yourself so far, I'd love for you to consider subscribing. I love pulling together these types of themed videos, which are a mixed bag of show and tell reviews, shop with me curations, and wish lists. So if you enjoy that too, I'd love to have you be part of our Luxe loving community. All right, let's go on a field trip to the kitchen. So here we are taking a field trip to my kitchen, and I can't wait to show you some of my favorite things from Amazon down here. In my video about my Father's Day gift ideas, I did talk about my hex-clad pans, and actually during the regular Prime Day in July, I did purchase this hex-clad wok, and I've been really enjoying this, and I like this one. I like my flat pan, and I'm hoping they bring this back into the sale in October so that other people can scoop up some of these pieces. Next are my favorite coffee syrups, and I wanted to give these a shout out. I really like the 1883 line of syrups, and even though I like sugar-free because I've been doing keto for a little bit, they have a whole range of all types of regular full sugar flavors. And I did recently purchase the pumpkin spice one that's not sugar-free. I'll let you know how it is. And if I had to choose, I really like the hazelnut flavor in the sugar-free. I also own the vanilla in these, and I've gone through 3 bottles of these already. Another small item, but one I use a lot, are these Swedish spreaders. But this is just like the perfect size for your hand to be able to spread something really well over a toast or a pancake or waffles. These are really cheap, but really worth it. And if I'm not drinking out of an Hermes mug, I'm usually drinking water out of my 40-ounce Stanley. I really do love this thing, and I do think that it helps me drink more water. So I'll typically put room temperature water in here and just drink it through the straw, and that's how I'll get my water for the day. Now I wanted to take some time to talk about my wish list and things that I'm eyeing, or things that I think really could use some attention. And the first thing that I'm eyeing are these teardrop earrings, and they come in, it looks like gold plated or silver toned, and these are definitely Bottega Veneta earring dupes. I'm specifically looking at the ones in the 32mm size because the Bottega ones are like super big, and because I like understated, but I do like to try out some trends, this size would be the one for me. Next, I found this other interesting brand which has these 4-leaf clove or pendant necklaces, and of course, they're taking their inspiration from Van Cleef. So this might be a good example where you might want to try before you buy to see if you would even like that aesthetic. But then I also saw this really long necklace that had some of the little sweet size Alhambra clover dupes, and to me, I love the doubling up of those necklaces. So I could see myself really testing that out if I didn't own the necklace that I already have. Next, I saw this really cool cropped faux teddy jacket. It looks really comfortable, and I really love that teddy texture. So I'll keep my eye on that. And also from that brand are these fleece-lined waterproof thermal leggings. And I love the fact that it had a zippered compartment and the little pockets for your phone. I love fleece-lined leggings in the winter, so I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on this if it goes on sale. Next is a travel luggage belt, and of course I picked the one in leopard print, but this to me seems really handy where it secures to that luggage handle and then can click in the front to secure any items on top. I see that beauty brands like NuFace are gonna be on sale, and what caught my eye was this NuFace mini device. So I think that could really be interesting to me to see if I want to do some treatments at night. Next of interest, and now I'm just talking about general categories of deals that you might be interested in and that I would just suggest. I love my air fryer. So I see Philips is going to have over 50% of an invite only deal. So you can never go wrong if you don't have an air fryer. I see noise canceling headphones by Bose. Bose is a great brand. So I think this would be a great gift. And in a press release from Amazon, out of all of the categories they were looking at, something caught my attention. And it was this, that we could save up to 15% or up to $200 on pre-loved luxury items from Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Gucci, and more in partnership with the seller What Goes Around Comes Around. And this to me was big news for us because now Amazon Prime Days are going to feature pre-loved luxury bags. So who doesn't love a deal there? what goes around comes around, I believe started as a consignment store in New York City. So that's how I knew that name. And they have since now partnered with Amazon to put their inventory online. When I did a quick look at inventory that I know more of, I looked at these Evelyne TPMs, and it was a little on the pricey side. So you're not gonna get like rock bottom deals, but I do think that what I saw online from this store, there were some interesting pieces that might be hard to find on the pre-love market. So this might be a good time to scoop them up. One item I saw of interest was this Fendi pochette. That is super cute, and to get that at a discount, even better. I saw this Chanel flat tote. This is vintage. They've since revived this and brought this into a recent collection, but you can get this also at a discount. And this is what I call the real Chanel Kelly. I know everyone's going crazy for the latest Chanel drop, but the Chanel Kelly will always look like something like this to me. They even have a Goyard St. Louis tote in the PM in green. This is definitely a style I have my eye on. And they even had a Goyard Saigon tote for under $6,000. And of course, I had to look at what they had from Hermes, and I saw this beautiful Kelly 32 in the Berenia Faubourg leather. Look at this beautiful Birkin 35 in this crevette color. It's like this beautiful shell pink with gold hardware. I mean, that's stunning. I even saw a Birkin 25 in the menthe color under $23,000. And they had a mini Kelly in this beautiful yellow color with gold hardware. And this is under $32,000. So I think this is a fairly good price considering, I guess in my mind, I've been anchored on $34K on the pre-love market. Whew. So thank you to those who've stayed with me to the end. I'd love to know if you decide to pick up any of these items, because I do love celebrating each and every one of your purchases that you make as a result of watching my channel. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and please do consider using my links if you'd like to support the channel. I welcome you to follow me on Instagram if you'd like to see more of how I incorporate these Amazon items in my everyday and other luxury moments. If you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to go down the rabbit hole that is my luxury curation playlist, and I'll put that link here. Please like it if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!